Hi there. Starting just in time today. And this is gonna be my second string of front mission first, which is almost too weird to see. Because I had almost forgot I had started this game last week. It's been so long that like I don't remember what it's like playing any game that's not Octopath Traveler 0. But as you can see, as you modify roids once it's gonna be reflected in the title screen. Oh, what's this button over here? Oh, it's an ad for front mission 3. At least they hide it. I just wanna check if I didn't lose any progress, because some weird things happened when I tried loading my save off stream. So I made no story progress, but I did grind in the arena mode. Like there is nothing much to see there that I can't do off stream. It's mostly just to farm money, which I did so that I could give everybody's monsters a like makeover. Because, you know, it's important for morale that the robots look good. Even if Ryuji's mech, I actually found a body that I think looks pretty good with the silly tank legs from last time. So I have to replace them soon, because at this point they are kind of weak. And I think I have some money to spare if I need it today. When I continue with the main plot. You're lucky. The bullets barely missed your office. It's good to see you, Tomei. So did you find anything about my brother Ihan? I'm sorry, nothing new. So who's your beefy friend? Oh right, how did you get in here? You make a living finding people. Among other things, nothing that Hans the hacker can track down for you. Can you look for any info on the woman in this picture? Her name is Karen Mure. So she's not dead? Anything's fine whether she's alive or dead. Anything the hospital she was inside of blew up? I still don't know why the UCS blew up that hospital. Sure thing, and first time's free for a friend of Mace. I knew you hadn't given up on Karen. What happened to your brother? Kinda ran away from home a couple years ago. I heard talk he might be on Huffman. I hope you find him. I hope you find Karen too. We meet again? Surely it must be fate. What do you want? I lost my squad to that UCS commander, but I have the feeling I'd get a chance at revenge if I went with you. May I join your squad? Much obliged. I'll see Graybear at your service. Think I've talked to these people already? Never mind. I ran away from Grey Rock Hospital, I couldn't help it. It was nightmares, raging fires, explosions, screams. It's all the fault of the military wing and its so-called research facilities. They are the reason why I couldn't get a peaceful night's sleep here. Is Union Army asleep? Why couldn't they stop these statesmen from entering the city? You met Alder Minasa, word is that he's a halfway merc. So he got zero tolerance for being part of a work. I think that was the old guy. But if I got a new party member, that's one more mech I have to set up. Looks like he's a long shooter. I think I have some parts to spare. You finished? Sorry, you finished the game? How long was it? Did you play both campaigns? I think I just have to buy parts for him. I have some money anyway. The guy, the CPU, I think that's the most important for, let's say, for long shooters. There's those like even sillier than Clags. I haven't given it to anyone. Might as well go for him. The fish game you played for a couple hours and got done for today. I mean, you finished the play session, not to finish the campaign. Because I was gonna say, the this game is shorter than I thought. Whatever, I think that has like both farms be cannons like this. Would it look too silly? At least for streams playing this. Probably more because there is another campaign. From looking at other playthroughs on YouTube, I did estimate this is gonna take me about just over a month to beat. It's by streaming 7 hours every week. Oh, if you have cannon arms, you can't put anything on its shoulders. So I'm gonna get Hunter a different body and give its old body to Rainbow. Also, I can't give it a rainbow paint job because you can just have one color. Alright, doesn't look too bad if you could just fit something here to address this kinda empty space. I made mine yellow because I didn't have a yellow one yet. But yeah, I also thought of his hair color. Now I keep losing track of where the plot wants me to go. I think that's in Minas. Wait, what? You think you want to order me around, so I'll give you a chance. Let me see if you got in your arena. If you can beat me, I'll think about joining your merry little gang. Spare some change, man. Come on, just $1. Oh, it has to be Royd. You can't pick a character, because I would not have picked Royd. He's far from being my best duelist. So if he whiffs now and I hit the next one, I can beat him. If I had hit his body. Oh, I won because I destroyed both his arms. Now to give this slightest damn about self-preservation. It's like you got a death wish. Was it to you anyway? I won't have it. As long as I fight alongside you, I'll see to it that you make every effort to stay alive. After standing here around tier 4, let's go. And that's yet another Lancer. This was a short range. But I have money left. But for the announcing this army, keep the event already has on this one. And it's gonna be over, right? I keep forgetting that the shield is in the weapons tab, so it's not a weapon. Nice, still having problems with it. I've changed the body, would have addressed that. Oh, there's another CPU that's better for short range. But again, not sure where I should go. Probably the military, right? Alright, vacation's over. The army's on the move to push the statesmen back across the border. They need all the help they can dig up, even from mercs like you. Sir, what am I doing? Oh, right, this is Pee-wee Richburg Jr. He's a supply truck driver and the newest member of the Cannon Cross, treating like one. Why him? He tried to desert after his last battle but got caught by the MPs. I managed to get him out of a court-martial on the condition that he joined us. He's a good driver, has a knack for dodging 80mm bullets with a 50-ton truck. Hi everyone. This truck you carry supplies and all the gear in the squad stack. You can repair, reload ammo, and change loadouts if you saw by truck during battle. Remember to keep it away from any fighting. It may be tougher than regular rigs, but it's straight truck. Alright, Crows, get ready to move out. Your primary objective is to knock out the mobile AA missile batteries surrounding Freedom City. Here's a mission intel. So is that one more? Oh, you can't customize a PoE vehicle. Air Force bombers will pass for this zone in a few minutes. Their targets are the UCS. Forces entrenched in Freedom City. Your mission is to clear the path of all surface-to-air missile batteries. Time is of the essence. Is it gonna be timed? Isn't this cutting a little too close? How come we didn't take out those SAMs beforehand? If we did it too early, we'd be telegraphing the going path to the enemy. Oh, I can bring 9 characters. So if I hadn't recruited Alder and Paul just now, I would just be like not using 2 slots. It's not like to choose them over other characters. So it's pretty essential to have them, I guess. Also, Bloody Wolf, thanks a lot for following me. Welcome. And there's Meihua, who I haven't been able to customize her Vancer because she's not in the squad in the menu. Oh, it is time. 10 turns into a bomber rate. Anyway, the Power Rangers have arrived. Only 4 enemies. Either they're gonna bring out more, or it really is just you just have to beat the timer. And I just have to destroy these tanks from what I understood. Oh, it's because I didn't paint them up. There's a lot more. There's two over here, and I wish you could speed up the cursor and one over there. How many enemies are on this side? Just 3, and one I assume doesn't attack, so I don't have to send too many people to this side. I think Natalie and one more will be enough. I think Natalie is one of my strongest monsters. Because she's gonna be used in the arena. And Billy, I think, is supposed to be support units. I'm not sure how he works. The dialogue told me that you can like take other mechs to him and they can like resupply or change their loadouts. As something I have to do the next one. Also, hi Ternight, I'm just getting started. I did get 2 optional party members. But since Paul is a new member, he doesn't have his long range talent leveled up a lot, so he's gonna miss pretty often. Same for Alder, I assume. And also, yeah, I did toggle the option to speed up the battle animations. I forgot that Royd was a long ranger for a second. Did I keep Natalie long range? Yeah. And she's leveled up from missing, from with a missile. But JJ, I'm sure he only has melee attacks. But these guys are a lot more health than I thought. I'm not sure if I'll be able to clear this in 10 turns, because that's the stipulation. Especially if I keep missing. Alright, now there is a short ranger. I think this side is more likely to need help, since there's less people here. I should have, I think, stay back a bit more. But then you are rushing to destroy these tanks, so you might need to just sacrifice a few members. I thought I'd be too strong for next missions. Never mind that. Because of the build I did off stream. But I wasn't getting very unlucky with like my guys targeting the enemy's legs, which isn't really useful. Maybe I'm supposed to ignore them and just go for the what are those called? Missilers. But there is a commander in the way. Yeah, when he hits, it does do some good damage. But ignoring all these enemies to destroy these two mysteries is gonna be very tough. And I'm like desperate to get rid of at least this one. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies on this side. E olha quanto que eu desço um right now. Just one more hit on that one. I think I can send my other bosses to the other side already. I'm getting very unlucky with those leg attacks. Like, can't wait for when I can get weapons that let you choose a body part to attack. Oh, that guy was right in front of Natalie and chose not to attack. Since there's so many enemies here, maybe I should sneak from like this side and come over here to destroy the two missiles. Maybe that's what you're supposed to figure out. Also, I am next to the truck, but the game doesn't give me any new option. Natalie, how did you miss that? Hey, I like your mod in your voice. Thanks a lot. This mod came by from combining the work of one great artist, that's my mama Soyogi, and one great modeler, that's Sakura. You need to stay in place to get the option, and then it doesn't appear for some reason. Oh, so you can't use it in the same turn that you move to be next to it also. And I probably should have figured out how that works before I charge to the enemies. Might have to redo this mission. But for now, what I am going for is what I just said. I'll try to basically go around to the map and see if I can lose the enemies. But I won't have many turns to do it. Natalie's tanking a lot better than everybody else for some reason. Oh, it's because I grinded her in the arena a lot, probably. Hate this smash, that thing was always missing for some reason. I think it has a low hit rate, that's this icon here. But I should have remembered that when I was choosing my weapons. In this game you do miss very often. So Roy is gonna have to be sacrificed for like a quite diversion, as I try to have the rest of my squad go around. Yeah, 4 turns, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time anyway. Because just to get around there is gonna be like 3 turns. And there's one mystery way over here. And if you retreat, you actually go back in the plot. Be glad you're not in the army anymore, you deserve a court martial for that stunt you pulled. Did I actually lose progress? Yeah, cause Pa and Dad are not here anymore. So the game like winds your save back way back if you retreat for a mission. And it's time to review my builds. What I did when I was But my answer is that I consciously didn't go for the best option for each one of them. Because if I did, a lot of them would look the same. I wanted them to be distinct from each other. But I think I made the wrong decision in doing that. It's very much like Medabot's Navi meets Fire Emblem in terms of gameplay. I didn't know Medabots had video games. Yeah, I thought it was just a toy line. I think everybody's gonna need this body because it's just the best one. Ryuji can have much better legs. And I wasn't looking at my money and I'm broke now. So I actually have to reload because I need some of that money back. That I mad about twice, I didn't know that. I'm not sure either, I'm just like vaguely aware of Medabots as a property. Not even sure of what it was originally. And I need money because like you need at least some funds to earn more in the arena. Because you have to basically wager funds. At least I can show you how you do it. You pick whoever you think is your best duelist, and then you pick it like the toughest opponent you think you can reliably beat. I had been farming this one. It's great that those animations aren't sped up even if you have this setting on. But you basically just do this over and over. I don't think there's anybody stronger I can... Maybe this one. Also, I didn't get a lot of money from this. I think it's because I'm too strong for him at this point. Because he was paying out a lot more when I was farming Austrian. I was doing like more than 1,000 funds per match. Okay, that was survival type of leveling up, so don't get stuck. And you can't like do repeat animations or do any like secondary animations to farm, just to farm. So this is your only option. Because I'm gonna be doing this over and over for a bit. Just so I don't have to just see the same fight over and over. I'm gonna talk about some news. Usually I do this after I come back from break. But let's see here. Also, it's some massive news this week, because look at what got announced just a couple days ago. This picture is the only, for now, the only material we have on the next Dragon Quest Monsters game. Which like caught me totally off guard. Like metaphorically, Square Enix has dropped a bomb on my head this week by announcing this. In the past, I streamed Dragon Quest Monsters 3 in this channel. And in case you weren't around to see it, it is on my VOD channel on YouTube. The girl character is Puma. This one is Bianca, this one is I think just called Flora. They are from Dragon Quest V. but they're like best versions of them as kids. From the looks of it, I think this game will take place between the start of Dragon Quest V and the post time skip period, because that happens in that game. I totally wasn't expecting this. It is very exciting. I do hope they make a lot of changes, because I think it will be a bit underwhelming if it's just more of the same from Dragon Quest Monsters 3. I did have some issues with that game, but I still really wanted the series to continue. And I'm gonna be checking this game's website every day to see if they post anything new. But the Entes announcement was actually... it was made off the back of Square Enix revealing the next mainline Dragon Quest game. I mean, they had already revealed it ages ago, but it only got a trailer now. It's called Dragon Quest XII Beyond Dreams. But as you can see, I'm much more excited about the spin-off. Will the sister not be playable? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. So if this game is gonna work like one past game of the same series, you're gonna have to choose one of the two to play as, and the other one becomes an NPC. There was another character called Deborah. She's the sister of I don't recall which of these two. But she was only added in the DS remake, from what I know. Which might be why they're ignoring her in this game. That, or she might be revealed later. If she was an option, I'd probably pick her. Too bad she isn't. At least from what it seems. Like, I don't know why they would hold her back. But I also wanted to show this. From what I've read, one reason why Dragon Quest XII has been taking a lot of time to come out was that it originally was gonna have a very different like tone and direction for it. What you're seeing on the top of this image is the original logo when they first revealed it. And on the bottom is the logo of that from the trailer that came out this week. You can't infer a lot just from a logo, but it does look like they would be going for like maybe a visual makeover. The base logo looks a lot prettier. Possibly they would have followed the art style of that weird Dragon Quest movie, which by the way is also based on Dragon Quest V. Then they decided against it and effectively started development over again. No, I'm not done because just yesterday the Level 5 channel had a live stream talking about the next major update for Inazuma 11 Victory Road, which I didn't even like figure there was gonna be another one. Most of it was focused on the new mode called Victory Road mode, and there's one screenshot from it. It's basically an online tournament mode. You play against other players to earn points, and there's like the high scoring players will be pit against each other. Basically, you gotta be the more try hard online mode, which I'm not very interested in playing. One chief reason of why that is that there's some stipulations to play this. You have to use something called seasonal players. And I did take a screenshot of that part of the trailer. So yeah, basically there's a set of characters that you can drop from matches during this tournament. And your team has to have at least 5 of them. From what I understood, you have to have 5 players like on the pitch. You can't just shove all of them in the reserves bench and just use your normal characters. So because it's a limited selection, basically you have to... You're not allowed to use your full thing that you built on your own. That's why I'm not very interested in playing it. That plus I'm not very excited about PvP anyway. Last time I checked, the meta of this game was a nightmare. I'm not sure how it's like now. There was more stuff to the trailer. Here's one thing I'm worried about. There's one currency that you can get from playing this new tournament mode. And apparently there's some items you can only obtain with that currency. They showed this one as an example. This is called... it's a move they call the V God Hand. And here's a chance for me to flex all my weirdly encyclopedic knowledge about Inazuma 11. So in the DS game, Inazuma 11 3, if you had the God Hand on a character and to fully level it up by like using it a ton of times, it would get this new animation with that this fancy sparkle effect around it. So this getting introduced to Victory Road as a move you can only get with the tournament mode currency. So now I'm worried that like something I care about is gonna be gated behind playing this mode. I still could give it a shot for like if only to see what it's like. If I ever stream that game again, and I think I'm gonna end up doing it because there was one more thing on that trailer. Also, Night, I'm reading your message a second, just have some more stuff to go over. They have indeed added a new route to Chronicle mode. It's a Victory Road route, meaning that you're gonna play the same matches from that game's story mode again. Probably a condensed version of them, which I still don't really get why add that. I guess it's the first case I see of a game recycle its own campaign. So when you play that mode, you're gonna start with the Nishinomiya match, meaning that you skip like the very long early portion of the story mode. And there'll probably be something brand new by the end of this route, which is why I will still have to play it. Although I still haven't even finished the Orion route. I kinda got tired of grinding through those matches. That PvP rides remind me, are the Dumbbell Senki characters in the game? Yes, they are. Because they're they appear in one of the movies, and they are there as characters. As there's two kick Hisatsu that are directly based on Dumbbell Senki movies. Like, the animation has your character even summon the mech and everything. So last thing I have to show from this bit of news. Wait, did I forget to screenshot it? Looks like I did. Unless I saved it to another folder. Okay, I did forget, so I'll just tell you what it was. They are now introducing a new 2 new difficulties to Chronicle mode. Previously you only had 4. One of which was like the story mode match. And then 3 difficulties where you could use your own team. But I was constantly like harping on the fact that the game is too easy even with those harder difficulties. Every match was a cakewalk, and that made the Chronicle mode quite boring to play through. Now they're adding 2 new difficulties on top of those that you already had. Which I'm very much looking forward to. The only thing I'm worried about is It's either gonna have to beat all the previous difficulties to tackle the harder ones. Because if you do, that's the right problem, because then you have to play the same match 4 times over. And it's a kickoff every time before you're allowed to play the harder mode. But thanks to that, there's a good chance I'm going back to stream that game again in the future. Which is nice, because I did say I wanted a reason to do that. Now I have to give everybody these super silly tank legs, because they're like so good stat-wise. Also, this is how much money I've farmed just now while I was speaking. I think this Tonfa was still my best melee weapon. So the carefully tailored Vanzer builds that I was visually happy with have been very short-lived. Which is very unfortunate. I do still find it strange how this is balanced, because there's always 1 or 2 parts that are just better than everything else in the same tier. It's not like each part is a trade-off and have to wait, which is better for each mech. I think Jarkan could use like basically the same weapons that Natalie has. I did read someone complaining about how by the end of this game your whole squad will basically use the same build. I guess he had a point. May has grenade a backpack. Wait, in move are two stats that don't bad for a lot of stuff. Wait is basically how much room you have for parts. Is something you have to counterbalance. Even with the backpack, I can't give her. It's because I forgot to give her the better body. And I have to be careful that my money doesn't dip below 1,000. Because it'll take a lot of time to farm that in the arena if I have less than 1,000. Yeah, I hope that's enough, because I don't want to farmer on stream. That was already 1 hour. I am sad now because my squad's gonna look so boring. Like, isn't this depressing? Everybody has the same body. Except for Aldo, because I run out of money. I also set to skip the movement, some of the animations to try to call some time back. I remember I didn't need a lot to destroy the mystery on this side. I think 2 Wanzers should be enough. And gonna need a lot more on the other side. And don't let my long rangers stat exposed. That round quest game will be a trip with the monsters basically ruling the words. Oh, you mean 12. Also, I forgot to read your other message up there. The period time skip any likes since I prefer the hero section. Period time skip means it to be the part where the heroes don't exist and the humans are at disadvantage, so maybe it will be really good. And that was about oh, the game of the girls, the Dragon Quest Monsters 4. I didn't play 5 myself, I just know a bit of this story from just like Osmosis. But at least that means like the part of that Monsters game is not gonna directly like cross over with the main plot. Because the Dark Prince did that and it didn't work very well in my opinion. Also, I had to say that Bianca and Flora being the playable characters is very surprising to me. This might be the first Dragon Quest game where you have a female leads with no male option. Unless there's some obscure spin-off that did that first. I also have to think which I'm gonna play as. It's probably gonna be Flora. And now my monster seems to be basically taking no damage. So it does pay off to be a meta slave. Hopefully that means I won't have to tweak my build again for the rest of today at least. Also because it's like a higher drop down, you can just walk from here to here. Oh wait, this is I thought this was Kif, but well, he has a short range, but this is Frederick. I shouldn't bring this close to the enemy. And because I'm using the same build on everybody, I'm starting to mix up my squad members. It makes sense that they don't choose the main character for these games. Only decide the main characters are the boys in the party. gotta kill this guy before he kills Roida this time around. They left this mystery to like totally exposed. I have a lot of bounty characters that they can totally mix with one another. Yeah, now it's really gonna be important to color code your members. You could do it to like have all your short ranges be one color, then all long ranges are another color, and so on. You can stay here for now. And looks like I can sneak around these enemies if I go from the left. But maybe I should have at least say the version on this side. I didn't realize the range of the aggro was not this long. Maybe I should have it on more characters. Now that I'm more or less back to where I lost last time, I'm turning the animations back on. Oh, it's actually a flamethrower. Visually speaking, this remake is looking awesome, but how's the gameplay? First of all, hi there, well. Second, this is a remake of a Super Nintendo game. More specifically, it's based on a enhanced release of that game for the PS1 and the DS. Gameplay wise, it's pretty like one-to-one with the original, if you happen to know that one. It is pretty much a Fire Emblem with mechs. One thing I was just complaining about is that there's like one obvious way of making your mechs as strong as they can be. And if you go for that, that ends up with your whole squad looking the same. That's why all my robots are basically... They look the same, it's just they have different colors. Before I was intentionally giving some of my mechs weaker parts so they looked distinctive, but then they were too weak for this mission. So I had to go back and change all that. Not sure if this was a problem in the original, so... So you really have to... You have to stop next to the truck and then wait another turn to be able to use it. It lets you resupply ammo in the... and change equipment, but you can't heal. I wonder if, like, if you already destroyed the arm, you can change it for another arm in the equipment. I should have tried that just now. But I think this can work great with long rangers. Like, you set up your long rangers next to the truck on some distance away from the enemy, so they can spam their stronger missiles and keep resupplying from the truck, so they never run out of ammo. I don't know if there is a limit. Basically, I have to camp in a corner of the truck. As you can forget, I have a limited time to finish this. How many turns do I still have? 4. It's gonna get very tight to destroy those 2 missilers. Especially if everybody keeps body blocking one another. I should have had Frederick attack before letting JJ move. Returns, I really need to get this one out of the way. And it's at full health. I have a 2 or 3 turns left. Short turns, I think it's gonna be just enough. Okay, now I'm done with this. And the mission is not over. Do you have to destroy the mysteries and all the enemies? So is everybody gonna miss on that last enemy and I still gonna lose because of that? Because I was afraid of saying that out loud and jinxing it. He has 2 HP on his body and everybody refuses to hit him there. Except Paul. So I optimized my whole squad, basically like doing it layman into a steal. Like just enough to barely complete the mission. I ain't worried about what's next. Also, I can't go to the military ward, so I guess I'm not supposed to be there yet. Oh, there's already another mission. Or it's just a cutscene. Freedom Liberation Force HQ, where is your backup? It's no use, you can't get past their armor. Are they stepping on landmines? We've lost. The OCU troops are all dead. 2012 clock, these monsters. It's UCS 64th. 64th, what's that? You never heard of them? It's the UCS Queen of the Crop, Hellswell. Fresh meat, that cargo seriously thinks they can get past us alive. We'll take care of them. Alright, guys, listen up. Our rebels and Milligan right flank. Dave and Gata left. Me and Josh are bait. Move. Gotcha, boss. No one gets past Hellswell. You're going down. So what I'm going to do is leave and reload. Because I read some stuff on this game before playing it, and like everybody was saying to watch out when you get to the part with the Hellswell. I thought it was just gonna be a cutscene, that's why I didn't stop to review my build. I might have unlocked new parts though. Doesn't look like I've unlocked anything new. But Cabo asked me some parts because I ran out of money. Some new consumables. Oh yeah, I saw that you had that flare gun that I saw the enemies use for in some missions. And a landmine that I had equipped on someone but I forgot to use. I think I could change some of the shoulder missile weapons I have. Oh, I couldn't do that on Frederick because his weight is too high. But since I have the truck where I can resupply my ammo, should be taking advantage of that. There's apparently skills for targeting certain things. When I played a bit in the Mercenaries mode, which is kind of like an arcade mode, there were some characters that could choose which part of the enemy to target. But I still don't know how you get it. There was some part in the menu that went to check which skills you had, but I forgot where that was. Guide for long type and the duo for short type. I remember reading something about this. So Meihua and Dowder have skills, but I haven't seen them in action yet. And like clicking doesn't do anything, it's not like you can customize them. I think you just get them by leveling up.
Thank you.
Double needs both hands to be melee. Oh, that's why it doesn't work on Meihua, because I made her a hybrid. I should work now. It's weird that doesn't let you like consult what its skill does. But let's see if it works now after I take a break, because we need some water. So see you in a moment. hi there. Now let's see if this mission is as tough as it's hyped up to be. And I almost quit the game. Oh, did you see that loading screen tape? It said use the paint colors to label units to your own schema. I think it's suggesting basically what I said before, like you color code your units based on which type of weapon they use. And if my squad grows even bigger, I might have to do that. You know, at least everybody uses the body called map. At least that is in accordance to me. I found that sometimes enemies won't really go after you if you're too far away, so maybe it's better to keep my squad bunched up and take only like one group at a time. And this mission is not timed anyway, so I don't have to like split it up in a rush to do something. Stuns amazing for melee versus melee. And fast is for melee versus no melee, but not good. Though just good in general, but it gets countered by stun. I did give, I think, Ryoji a stun item, because I figured he would get next to the enemies first. The truck has to stay next to the long rangers. I wonder how that works, because the game didn't let me like customize the skills of my characters before. You could only look at them. Also, the enemies had the same idea, because all their robots look the same. Like, all the red ones seem to be the exact same build. And all these brownish ones are all look the same as well. Come get some. Place you went for the lag. Yeah, and army stuff gets so boring. Randomize, I think, I mean like standardize. Which at least is realistic, I guess. As realistic as Rainbow Card Max can be. Oh, Zai is an exception for the most part. I think that's kind of because they don't really want to look like an army for the most part. That and the game lets you like equip skins and stuff. I thought it was like for morale's sake. Like you can bully or demoralize your enemies by how much more stylish your guys look compared to them. Switch seems to be double, but for short it's not as good as double. As a trade-off for having longer range. Actually, short doesn't really have longer range. They also have to be right next to the enemy. I think the only benefit is that some short weapons also give you a long range attack. Yeah, there's some weapons that are like hybrid. They count as a missile for long distance, so you can be right next to the enemy. Or if they don't have missiles, I might be able to just keep them like stuck on this narrow passage and taking them out one at a time. Never mind, they do have missiles. At least you're not very strong. Oh yeah, there is also that short does have multi-hit options. And I think the flamethrower should be one. So I think I have to move out there, out of the way, so another long range can go where he is. Same for Kif. Which makes you attack again with your other weapon. Now Meihua no longer has a missile weapon, because apparently in order for her skill to work she had to have a melee on both arms. And I think here might be too exposed for a Billy, because this guy might still be able to attack him. How's Natalie's HP doing? Oh, she just lost her legs. I have to shut down this passage before they start like floating through. I should have moved the Meihua there. At least Paul can still attack from here. Yeah, so far it's been 1 for 1, it's not so bad. Also, I just salvaged that armor. I wonder if I can like go to the truck and equip that right away. In the same mission you obtain it. That would be very fun. I'll break you. No, you won't. Se out I'm on the aircraft. Okay, you can just lurk in here until those guys come closer. I think they're all missiles. Never mind, they're kind of retreating. It did see to like 0 damage there. These are like basically cannon fodder, they're just to get in your way. And so my long guardians are gonna have to resupply, so I should move the way to be like right here in the middle. Now that we've established that their missiles aren't really a threat. It's too bad. It's too bad that like you can't use repair on an ally. That basically lets you Dempsey roll. Let's say Dempsey roll. Made the was totally bombarded when I went through this. I think just like using the best parts on now max just made their defense really high, and at this point their missiles basically do no damage. And I was right in that if you stay far away from them, they want to move towards you. So it's better to take them one group at a time. What if enemies have limited ammo? Apparently they don't, the Calvados, so like soon these guys are gonna run out of missiles. And don't have killed any of my own. Game's is like a moving boxing, makes sense if you see it. be fair, my missiles aren't doing that much to Josh either. Josh is such a weirdly normal name for a super villain like that. Left him with 1 HP. 1 HP in his grip on both arms, so if I wanted to stall, I can just do it now. Oh, you can also resupply on items. Also, there is some merit to like stocking up on a lot. Yeah, so Josh can't attack and the mysterious can barely tickle me. Might as well take the chance to resupply on missiles. But Pao can't resupply, so I guess you can't be diagonal to the truck. I wonder for how many turns Shaft lasts. Okay, I should be giving it to Alder now. If I could remember which of my characters has Shaft on them. Goodbye, Josh. I want to like waste my limited ammo options on these guys. They aren't like worthy. At least this should give JJ a couple levels, fast needing some more experience. Maybe if I keep move out of the way, I can have Pao shoot from over here. Still too far, so I have to move a PoE out of the way as well. Oh, wrong gun. Press wrong button. Thankfully you can undo. By the way, the leader of the Hellzoids, like, I think he's over here. At the beginning, didn't he say he was gonna serve as bait, and he's just been sitting there all this time? Because I feel like I'm exploiting the AI here, and I'm not sure they're supposed to sit by as you take out their mates on the other side of the map. But maybe it's just their ego. So I was expecting to just rock in the middle. Now you start here, so I guess this would be the most obvious path. Actually, the goons in the Missileers do move from across the map to get to you. I don't know why they don't do the same. I went to the right myself. Did you used to like play bot lane on League of Legends? Because that might have been instinct. How do you know? As I said, I just guessed. Because I can see how you could like think of a mobile map when you see this. Trash, Lolo, Nautilus, Vel'Koz, I don't know a single one of those characters. I finally we say skill activate. Think you're right, you need to resupply. And doesn't seem like there is a limit of how much ammo you can get from your truck. I doubt they'll go back because it's a bit wasteful, right? If I got away here, I might start like I might wake up these two. I might should focus on killing all the minions first. Also, it's good for you to know that you can save during missions. Like, if you absolutely must, you can even save scum them. So if things are going your way, remember to save in case they go downhill later. I thought Cowboy had a one in the left arm. I was gonna try to swap it out for another, but it's still there. It's just like as 2 HP. Made the same mistake like 3 times. Is the next mission worse than this? Nice, nice. Finally, they start moving. And with this, I can't really like go out into a narrow corridor. I'll have to take on both at once. And that made a proper setup so all my 3 long rangers can keep resupplying from the truck. So I think I have to lure the house all guys a bit closer. I'll squash you like a bug. I'll have you know I am off. At this point, if you had stocked up on a bunch of repair items, you could just have stopped here and like you can keep taking them off of the truck and using them on all your robots. Like kinda stupid armor they got on there. Don't let things surround you. How are two people gonna surround all of us? Yeah, I can pretty much ignore this one because he's out of weapons. Unless he can still use his shoulder missile even without his arms. Oh, but he's out of ammo on that one. Maybe I still at full health. Yeah, shoot that round when you'll have the chance. Oh, he just used switch. So enemies has our skills, that's a bit worrying. Oh, wrong weapon, I meant to use the shoulder missile. Also, I should have healed with Ryoja, I forgot his HP was that low. Nice. Gotta be thankful that the even the Hellzone still have like Star Wars aiming. And can nobody hit their leader from here? Might have to lure him closer. Just double. Nice. They buff our defenses. Yeah, we got the healing, I think, from him. I think we start the long walk to reach those two. Maybe I can even go for a pincer, try attacking them from like two fronts at once. So I have my long rangers go from below and my short rangers and melee go from above. And I might as well speed up the animations for now. I forgot this guy was still here for a second. And I'll send down there on this side just so they have someone to aggro if it comes to that. But they started moving already. So I think I have to change course. Oh, he's got a missile attack. Here, kitty, I'll take care of you. Not a very strong one, at least. His melee strike is much stronger. Here's what the 64th is all about. I can see what the 64th is all about. Forgot about this. Oh, did I take out his melee arm? That's why he's only fire missiles. And even then, the missiles will run out eventually. What? They got for my armor. Just one more. Oh, Alder couldn't attack because he has... Wait, why couldn't he attack there? Was it because of elevation? I guess we have to come down here before we can fight him. I think there's one front mission game where you can convince enemies to surrender. If that was in this game, this would be a situation to use that. Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, really? So everybody's gonna have to awkwardly come around while he's waiting? That or I just have my Missouri's attack from here. But he can climb up. Alright. Was that on purpose? Did I just get 40 chest? Like he stood there, so I had to send my melee units going this way so he can come up and attack my long rangers. Oh, it's because of the tank threats. I knew they had some trade-off to them. And I can't attack him from here, so everybody's gonna head back. someone block here just so he can't run away again. I meant to retreat Ryoji there, now he's just about to die. If I don't kill him fast enough. And he's learning a skill. Stuns with a melee attack, strikes twice with melee attacks. I'm gonna throw a strike during battle. I think double is better because I feel like Ryoji was missing out a bit on damage. And it's pretty good when Mayhawk does it. Because like if you had stun and you like the enemy is one hit away from dying, you will wish you had double instead. Bye, Ryuji. And he dropped a Negret, nice. Everyone in one piece, most of us. Somehow. Can we go back to town now? I'm getting hungry. We need to repair anyway. Not bad. What I've been told was one of the toughest missions in the whole game. Oh, this is another mission. I was sure it was gonna be like a hub for me to stop and save it. The liberation of Freedom City is nearly complete, but your job's not done yet. You have to pursue the limited retreat enemy units north of the city. Just burn them all. You want to be that easy? Mobile weapon detected. Say Clinton type. Oh, I see. It's a big sack of coins from you. I mean, what am I supposed to think when I see the city icon? Don't underestimate the Clinton's firepower, advance with caution. Enemy sighted. Yeah, alright, you guys keep them occupied. And I don't know if the game auto-saved after I cleared that mission just now. Or if I have to reload and complete it again. The autosave is... Oh, the autosave I just right now. If I retreat, where does it go back to? Oh, it does go back to right before I start that mission. So I can take a break. Thankfully. But it's mostly just to see if I've unlocked any new parts. Doesn't look like I have. Yeah, they're all the same. I did see there's an issue with having tank threads on everybody, but the next map is a city, so I don't think I have that much of a issue with ledges again. So I'll keep them for now. Just buy some healing items I can restock with. Since I now know you can take them out of the truck at any time. Don't try this best for asphalt, that was what I figured.
Thank you.
So taking a second break before I continue. I'll see you in a moment. Hi there. I was looking at the clock here on my screen thinking like, what, I still have almost 2 hours of stream left, something's wrong. And yeah, it's because today I started an hour earlier than I usually do. Because if you saw my post on like YouTube or Twitter or Blue Sky, whatever you follow me, I did say I changed my schedule for at least a few weeks. I'm gonna like try this out to see how I like it. And this might be a permanent change. Tomorrow stream is also starting 1 hour earlier than it usually did. Because I could use having some more free time after I stream as opposed to before. Well, I also should say not today, but if I keep this new schedule, it will allow me to go overtime more often. Nah, I could more comfortably stream for like half an hour more than how much I usually have scheduled. Especially on this Saturday stream. This Saturday stream I could like see lasting up to 5 hours semi-regular, you know? And I like that grab mech. I wonder if you can get it for yourself later. Yeah, it's still so depressing to see everybody once it's looking the same. So I've learned that your objective is always just to kill everybody. Even if it may seem like you're supposed to just kill their boss. So I guess you should start with everybody coming this way and then make your way across mid and then end here. And it does feel like oh, I guess any kind of legs will have higher mobility in asphalt. In fact, the normal ones have even more than tank treads. At least their guys are moving a bit. Double, please. Up. I wonder if you're leveling up, this skill makes it activate more often. It does. Billy, can you finish off the attacker, like as a joke? Oh, did cripple him? Yeah, you can see why they added the surrender option in later games, cause what you do in this situation. Your sprite just really looks like a giant vacuum. Oh, because of this sprite, the truck looks like a giant vacuum cleaner. And I still feel weird calling this a truck, cause it doesn't really look like one. Oh, it's called a supply truck. I think in the first mission, see them, the game called them Dians. Probably their model name. Ryoji has double now, but I haven't seen him use it yet. I was gonna say, did I forget to equip it, but you can't really do that. It's automatic. Oh, why can't he attack the guy on this side? Can he? Jay just one shot that one, if I saw it correctly. Nice. I imagine he just like punched his headpiece away. And it looks like the enemy had the same idea I had, because that crab mecha is camping right next to a truck. And it's gonna be wonderful getting him and the Billy mixed up, because they look exactly the same. And he's sending a truck to attack me. I hadn't stopped to count how many of them there are. There's 4 here. And enemies, but a couple of them are trucks and they should be pretty unthreatening. And it's still weird because this one is supposed to be their support unit. If it's supposed to work just like my truck does. Why are they saying they're basically their cleric to punch my units? And now I'm the one getting bottlenecked because the passage is too narrow. I thought I had crippled that one, but he had like 2 HP on one of his arms. That armor really feels to die, didn't it? I have all my long ranger's supply if I forget this. Oh, so double can activate more than once in a row? Interesting. Internet went down for a moment. I just saw a double that was actually a triple. The boss is coming my way, but the rest is still standing in place. It should be great in the arena if the RNG is in your favor. That one has a ton of HP. So let's get this minion out of the way. Not one of my best days to get a next time buster. Buy me one. That's one. Its dodge rate is strangely high for a giant crab mech. Like each of his shots are one Ibis shots from one of my runners. Binary. Oh wait, if the crab only has a short range attack, then you could like let this enemy stay in front of you and focus on launching missiles at the Clinton. Oh yeah, that's his weakness. He can get body blocked by one of his own guys. And I think that's gonna be enough. Yeah. And the rest is pretty much smooth sailing. Thanks, Knight. Thanks, Kira. But I still want to know if I can get one of them later, like for my squad. Once again, I didn't see how low Ryoji's HP was. Don't know, missile launcher. 3 times 14. This one seems pretty good. And it wasn't in the shop. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier. Guide lets you aim at selected advanced parts. So stop like wasting your attacks by hitting the legs. And what's this single truck going to do? I hope that later on missions have goals that are to just to kill all the enemies, because they do drag on a bit. You will find yourself in situations where you obviously already won, but you have to finish off all the remaining enemies just as a formality. This truck killed Keith because I got too greedy and missed an attack. He took a shot on the body that killed him. The trucks are strangely dodgy. As you can see. They made it sound like you want all the experience you can get, so it's probably a good idea to make you go through them all. If this game had the surrender mechanic, you could just make that also give you experience. Or maybe like enemies retreat when you're obviously won, and that also counts as XP. We got him out? No, wait, something's coming behind us. What? I thought that's gonna be a new boss. Well, don't shoot, it's me, Hans. What the hell are you doing here? I'm in trouble. I hacked into the army mainframe to track down Karen's whereabouts, so she's not dead. And they managed to trace me. They're looking for me now, please take me with you. Wait, so she was in that hospital? That hospital got blown up, with her inside presumably. And did we just leave without checking to see if she was in the rubble, just in case? Now she's somewhere else. You know you work for the army, don't you? But you're mercenaries, it's better to be with you than on my own. Besides, be the last place to look. Did you find anything about Karen? Not much, I couldn't crack most of the encryption. I could find was that a military research branch called the Nirvana Institute was involved somehow. I couldn't find out what they are or where they are for that matter. That's something to go. So can I go with you? Do as you like. Thanks, I'll owe you one. Let's see if anything's new in this shop. Yes, there are new parts. Quite, quite a lot of them actually. But we have one that's obviously better again. It's probably this one, gives away a ton of HP. At least there's a trade-off for once. It is going to reduce your power by a lot. Power is not like useful to have by itself, it just lets you put more weight on your monsters, so it depends on your build. Do I have a new... Oh, there's also a new arm cannon, but this one is a short range. Got a few new weapons as well. But not a new long range one. I see there's some plot I can do before starting the mission, so I can get that done before tomorrow's stream. The liberation of Freedom City from the UCS is complete, but the war is not over yet. It's our turn to advance into enemy territory. Your next mission is to secure the area near the border town of Lark Valley. We're looking for a prime location to establish a fort base. Some UCS units may still be roaming the area, clear them out. Winter is out for my long ranges and the other for everyone else. Is this out to the one with more power? Because usually long rangers need that because they tend to be heavier. Gregor is on Arena Abyss, is even tougher in person, you know. Freedom Atlas, the Mail River that runs to the east of here used to be the OCU UCS border before the war. Which means we finally take back what's ours. Trade has gone downhill since the occupation. Everyone and their dog is spending their time in cashing the arena. I mean, so are we. Yeah, no power was created to wait. So that's the whole deal with those two stats. Basically, the more weight you have, the more power you'll need to support that weight. That's why it's based on having a ratio. This can't ever go beyond 100. Also, there are new legs. They have less move than the tank types, but as we saw, there's a drawback to having them. And so far, most missions are taking place in like the jungle, where you have ledges instead of the city. So I think it better change at least some of my advances legs. And this one seems to be the best leg piece. So other than this being a little bit heavier, it's objectively better than the one above it that's more expensive. And there's some marks that are much better than what I have now. Oh, there's also new CPUs UI, so I had to look at this first. For long-range weapons, there really isn't anything new. Unless there's new shoulder missiles. This one is very strong but has less ammo. And this one tries to hit more times, so it might be better. So visually I think this one fits better with this mech. And there's me worrying about whether the lancers look good again. I'm gonna regret this. I have Hans as a member. I have to look at his mech too. But I'll try to find the time to update my builds later today before tomorrow's stream. And fire more in the arena if I have to, so I don't have to happen in the beginning of this stream, doesn't have to happen again. And I'll be done for today here. And as a reminder, tomorrow I do start the stream earlier than I usually do on Saturday. And now I'm finding somebody to raid. Any VTubers playing front mission first? Doesn't seem like it. Thanks Knight, thanks Kira, thanks to everybody who's tuned in. I think this one just started. main thing now. Thanks a lot for tuning in again. Good to see you tomorrow, and have a good night.